Hey there. So my nephews have started coming and spending the week with me while their mom and dad works, and I've been watching them. And the 3-year-old, he's been wanting to learn to write his name, so I've been practicing. And one thing there's a couple of things that I like to do. I like to make boxes to help him form the letters inside, and I also like to use unique sayings to help him remember the formation of the letters. And I also like to make the boxes where there's they represent the sounds instead of the number of letters. And we've been practicing his name a lot, and I've been making lots of boxes, and he gets irritated like when the boxes get erased on the dry erase board. So I decided I'm going to jump on the Canva and make a template for him so we can put it in a sheet protector and use it again and again. So I wanted to show you the process that I'm going to use. So if you wanted to do this for your child, you could. So you could open a free account over on Canva. And I have this as a landscape. And then I'm going to go to the shapes and do the square. And I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to make this about 1.5 by 1.5. And if to get rid of the color, I'm going to go up to the top and hit transparent. And then I'm going to go to the lines and do the stroke. I'm going to make that weight just 2. So I'm going to change that. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to go here and double check. It didn't. So I'm just going to slide the slider to there. I got to put in my face. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it. So that's the h, ah, er, and then he has the E spelling. So I'm going to make this a little bit longer. And then I'm going to go and select all the letters or the boxes and duplicate them. Actually going to group them. If you group them, you select it all and then hit group. And then what you can do, or you can hit control group. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to put this one up here. And I'm going to select all of them. And I'm going to do Alt Shift T for a tidy. It's going to evenly space them. And then I'm going to bring it down to the end. And then what I'm going to do is go over. I'm going to go to the type. And I'm going to put the letters in his name so you can reference it. And I'm going to put an H. Oh, H. Make that a little bit bigger to make it nice and bold. Pull it down. I'm going to do click, and the V or the oh, I just hit something. So when you hit something, you just go to undo, go here, duplicate, move it over, and change that to the. And then for the E, if you notice, I need this box longer because the E is a 2-letter E spelling, and I want to kind of make that more salient and clear that the sounds can be represented with more than one letter, and he can write it like that. And then I'm going to actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to add a new page. So I'm going to click here and put add, and then I'm going to put the sayings that I use because I'm going to print this off and use it for my resources for when they're here. But then I'm also going to send it home. And my brother said it would be helpful for him to have the sayings so he could coach Harvey on how to do it. So H is going to be a tall line down across. And then I'm going to put a little note here. Go left to right. Because Harvey tends to sometimes want to do a line more on the right and then jump back over to the left and put the second one. So I want to work on the right formation. And then the aw. And if you see this letter represent off and Harvey, so that's why we don't teach letter names starting out. And I'm going to put curly C up, short line down, and then the next one up. Now the Okay, I'm going to do a short line down, up, and little roll. And then we're going to have down the slide, up the slide. And then we're going to represent the E like this for E. We're going to do slide across, up, and curly C. And then down the slide, up the slide, down the slide. Oh, I'm just going to make this here and then enter, and then I can move that over. Okay. Now what you do is you have to share, you have to download, go to via print, and you can download. And then I'm going to open mine. And so you have his name here. You have the sayings, and then I'm going to print. And And of course, you can format this in different ways. You can make like a little bookmark that has the little saying so you can access it smaller. You can put the print this front and back so that you can just flip it over and reference it, or you can just have it like on the refrigerator where you can reference the sounds. And then after I print this, I am going to go to print one copy. I'm going to stick it in a sheet protector and work on practicing the name. That is it. If you want a template for your child, let me know and go into Canva and try to create it. And if you wanted to make a template, just remember you go to Canva, make the squares, make it transparency, and do the sound boxes to help your child learn to write their name. If you want to learn more about how to help your child develop the great foundational skills, be sure to follow this channel. If you need help making a template, DM me and I would be happy to help. See you in the next video.